Toto Wolff abs0lutely apoplectic in feisty team principal meeting over new FIA rules. Toto Wolff was absolutely apoplectic in a team principal meeting ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix, claims Sky Sports F1 host Simon Lazenby. It is understood the Mercedes boss spoke to other team principal on the bouncing and porpoising issues affecting drivers on the grid. However, it is believed the talks did not go well as planned, with a lot of division remaining in the paddock over any rules changes. Lazenby said, "We understand he was absolutely apoplectic in that meeting a little bit earlier. Worried for the safety of his drivers." His comments were backed up by Martin Brundle, who said that he had heard the team principal meeting this morning was feisty. The former driver claimed Wolff had got quite upset with other team bosses during the heated exchange, something the Mercedes team boss agreed with. Speaking to Sky Sports F1, he said, "Yeah, sometimes getting upset. I believe what we have seen in Baku and also here is every driver from every team including the frontrunners is said they are suffering from the bouncing or the bottoming. I think it's all fair we are having political fights about performance gains, but I think some of them are taking it too lightly when you look at drivers' heads. I think in Baku it was definitely too dangerous to run these cars, every single one suffered. You could see the bottoming on the straight was quite dangerous, and we've seen it yesterday too." His comments come after Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and George Russell have openly struggled with pains due to the bouncing. Ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix, Hamilton has admitted he has suffered bruising in the car and is even taking painkillers. The FIA have stepped in with a new technical directive aimed at stopping teams from running too low to the ground for performance gain. However, rival team bosses have been openly against any changes, claiming Mercedes only want updates as they are not competitive. Christian Horner has been one of the most outspoken against changes, suggesting he would get his drivers to be about the bouncing if his cars were suffering. Speaking to Sky Sports F1 on Friday, Horner said, "It's the same rules for everybody. Some cars have the issues, some cars don't. For the ones that don't, inevitably there will be a push to try and get the regulations changed. That's the nature of the game, that's the nature of Formula One. It would be unfair to have effectively what would be deemed a regulation change halfway through a year because a team has missed a target.